Alright, so we got maintenance details for gold. It seems like gold is getting a banner every week. But truthfully speaking, Matrona and then the double Halloween banner did come out back to back like that. So SLATER and DN are releasing, and SLATER, man, for what I'm seeing on Twitter, a lot of people actually want SLATER, which is not, weird because nice image for DN. Slate. It's not the end. Well, well, oh, that's cool back here. SLATER does, so SLATER, is really fun, and he's one of the coolest characters that we just didn't have any good units of for the longest time. Having the ability to seal, just like the SR SLATER, and disable is just, you're just a big cock. Like, that's what you are. You're just cuckolding your enemies so hard. No, of course, I mean, his passive is decent. For what I've used him quite a bit at this point, and like, if the enemy is doing, like, let's say a Margaret AoE, right, and it crits everyone of like multiple hits, he ends up being the one that takes the least damage. That's cool. Even though he would take the most damage given his stats, plus the fact that he would have type disadvantage over the blue enemy. But, he ends up being the one that takes the least damage out of the trio, for example. But so that's cool, but it's not as significant as you'd expect. Like, if you take like a built-up single target from the one, you're still gonna take like so much damage. But it's better than nothing. So he's a pretty decent unit. The end though is just kind of ass. Like, truthfully speaking, she's just bad. There's no reason for her to exist in the game. So yeah, she's kind of a dud for the banner. At least not now. Like, her passive is just so conditional that it ends up being one of those cases where you want the passive to do something, but you really can't. My dog is going ham on her food, jeez. I'm just hearing her eating, like, so angrily. Relax. Anyways, this DN has, like, no reason to exist in the game. Like, she wants to be something she's not. She has charge. She has attack stats. I can't show this. I guess I can't open the game, but just trust me on that. She has, like, crit-based stats. She has, like, attack-based stats, not defense-based stats. And she doesn't do damage. So it's like, she's not tanking very well, and she's not doing very good damage either. Because charge card is okay, and the other card is a support card, attack seal, so it's like, eh. So this DN sucks ass. Like, no other way of putting it. SLATER is good though, but I would still say I don't recommend summoning unless you're really dead set on getting SLATER, because we literally, and I mean literally, just got a teased that KOF is coming back, and I would say having KOF characters, the ones that we already have plus the new ones, is a much better chance to go off of than SLATER. But if you are summoning, I actually should know what these do, because I did buy them all. I just don't, Japanese version, don't know what they are, what they do. The banner itself, I'm not showing the banner. The banner itself has Green Galfer as a featured unit, but keep in mind, both SLATER, DN, and Green Galfer have a 0.35% each. Now, talking back on the collab is probably 0.25, we know how they are. But 0.35, and you have a chance of getting this DN, it's like, ugh. Just because, honestly, like, I'm thinking of the perspective of someone that is free to play right now. I would much rather not spend my gems here and spend it here. Just because this banner is going to have so much more value, plus it's going to be like more exclusive characters. The KOF characters took like a year to come back, and these characters will not take a year. Like, they're gonna come back sooner in other banners. So, but I mean, it's your choice. I'm not your dad. You can do whatever you want. I'm just saying, SLATER is cool, but he has no, like, meta team. Like, you can chuck him on the Bond team, but he's not the best character for the Bond team, because if you're facing another good Bond, if they have Twigo Relic, which would be the optimal to use, the Twigo Relic, you can't do anything for the first 2 turns, literally, because the Twigo is going to be taunting you. So, if you just want him for swag status, though, he looks so cool. But I'm just saying, I also, maybe I'm a little biased because I got insanely shafted on this banner. Out of, was it 4 or 5 rotations? I think it was 4 rotations. 4 rotations, I believe. I know the amount totals of gems was like 2,400 gems. I pulled 1 SLATER in 2,400 gems. So it's like, with the rates, plus the fact that this Diane is in there, and I pulled her like 4 times. I just can't recommend summoning this banner. But again, I'm not your dad, so you can do whatever you want. These thingies are coming as well. Remember when these were paid? Man, thank God they stopped selling these. These are not worth like 10 gems or whatever. We're getting a free Halloween Meliodas. Hooray! Oh boy. Let's go. The Hawk Sleepy passive thing is coming back. Oh yeah, you can get the Matrona costume from Mingo. By the way, Matrona's banners are gonna be live. If you in between this banner and Matrona's banner, if we're talking strictly on the character that's featured, Matrona is, I would say, the better way to go, just because of the bird. But again, if you don't care for beating the bird now, and you just wanna beat it when it becomes easy, that's fine too. That's about it. I mean, the cosmetics for Gaffer and Margaret are coming as well. They're cool. If you buy cosmetics, of course they're worth it, because these characters needed a 5th piece or something, I believe. Maybe Margaret didn't. I don't actually think Margaret did not, but Gaffer needed, I think, a weapon. These other cosmetics are coming back, but really, I mean, are any of these characters good these days, except maybe Gaffer? I'll give it to Greenwood. It's just good for the bird still. And I'll give it just later. The new character just came out, but that's it. Anyways, that's this set. Okay. I was actually thinking of making this set, but set bonus level 5 for a 3-card set, that must be incorrect. It must be level 3. It's just not good enough. It reduces damage taken by 5%. I could use another card set that gives me a better bonus than that. That's about it. The patch is not very large, but keep in mind, in 2 weeks, Global will be getting what GP is getting right now, which is the KOF collab, so good luck.